Hello, happy Sunday here to you all. I'm Shauna Marie Fisher here for my Sunday nights, just talking about animal communication and maybe doing some free little readings here. I know it is Super Bowl Sunday, so I know a lot of you might be gathered with friends and family watching the Super Bowl. So I think it's still on. I don't even know because I haven't watched it today. So hopefully if you're watching the Super Bowl, you're enjoying it and the team you wanted to win won, and hopefully you enjoyed the halftime show as well. And I'm just going to give everybody a minute here to come on. So let's see here. I'm just going to pull up my phone and see who I have listening here with me. Oops, sorry. Here, let me unmute myself so you don't have dual Shauna. So I'm just gonna give it a few minutes and see if people come on. I just learned today, I didn't really know that there's before Valentine's Day, there is Galentine's Day. I never really put too much, I didn't know. So I guess that's like a friends Valentine. So I'm happy I have my favorite Valentine girls, my Nugget and my Cool Up, my sweet little girls. So I'm just going to give you guys a minute to come on. Hey, Gail, good to see you. I know you're enjoying beautiful Hawaii. Your pictures you're posting are absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to go to Hawaii one day. It's definitely on my bucket list of places to go because I have yet to go to Hawaii. So one day, hopefully, I'll go. And hey, Lee, how's it going? Then I want to share something cool. So I know I keep talking about this, but hey, I'm just going to keep talking about it because I'm excited. So right now I have the pre-orders for my new book, Soulmate Dog, going until tomorrow. So it's $22 within the U.S. It includes shipping, handling, tax, and it's signed. And it also comes with this amazing bookmark too. So how cool is that, right? This amazing bookmark. So everybody gets that does the pre-order gets this awesome bookmark too, which I'm so excited. I'm going to make sure to keep one for myself because I can't tell you how many times I go to read a book and I don't have a bookmark handy. I usually resort to just using like a post-it note. I kind of just like fold it in half and use a post-it note. I don't know how many of you do that as well, but that's what I always resort to is a post-it note. How's it going, Lee? It's good to see you too. So did you watch the Super Bowl, or are you like me, like where I'm like, I could take it or leave it. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just never been like one of my go-to things that I have to watch. Like it's okay, but I'm just like, yeah. Now the one thing I do like about the Super Bowl is I like the commercials. And then I love Puppy Bowl. Have you guys ever heard of Puppy Bowl? Where they have like the puppies that are kind of playing football. Like to me, I would rather, I don't know. I like watching that. And then the commercials, I think are really cool. So that's that's what I like is the commercials. If they just had like a thing where you could just see all the Super Bowl commercials, I would be totally good with that. With just like watching the commercials, that would be fun. And then watching Puppy Bowl. So yeah, so there you go. Hey Sharon, I know you didn't watch it either, Lee. Yay, I'm not the only one in the like I didn't watch the Super Bowl club. And then yes, I know Puppy Bowl. It's so cute. Like, oh my goodness, it's who doesn't love puppies? And I think some of the Puppy Bowls they actually use rescue pets, which I think is awesome. I'm all about the rescues. That's what my pets are, is they are rescues. My motto is adopt, don't shop, if at all possible. And if you do go to a breeder, make sure you go to a reputable breeder. Don't go and don't go adopt a dog at like a pet store in the mall, because that means you're giving money to puppy mills, and I don't know. I'd rather I'm all about the rescues myself, to each their own, but I love my rescue fur babies. And hey Lisa, good to see you. Yes, right, Lee, you're right there with me. And then hey Patty, good to see you, and congratulations on your new little fur baby. Your new little fur baby is beautiful, and it looks like they fit right in. It's like, hey, I'm here. I was supposed to be here. Like, finally, I'm here. So that's really cool. And I hope your other two babies are doing well with that new little addition. So congratulations on that. So it's always fun to have a new little fur baby. And hey, Elizabeth, good to see you. So I'm just going to give it a moment. See who else hops on. You can see Cool Up back there on the couch. I don't know she's Cool Up. Are you gonna say hi? Cool Up. Hi. There you go. You can kind of see her head back there. She kind of blends in. She kind of blends in with the couch. Cool Up does because she's those like brindley colors. So she kind of blends in. Oh, there you go. She can see her a little bit there. Huh? Cool Up. You're such a good girl. So my sweet little Cool Up. And then oh yeah, I'm so excited for you to read my book, Lisa. I can't wait either. I can't wait to actually have the physical copies in my hand. I'm going to be making the order for those for the books this week, which will be cool. So that way I can have them all shipped out and ready to go for when launch day is on March 3rd. So my plan is to get them all addressed and have the envelopes and everything and all ready to go. So then when I get the books, then I'm going to put them in there, and then I'll be able to just go to the post office and get them mailed off like right on launch day. I'll probably, the official launch is March 3rd. So what I'm going to do is mail them all out on March 2nd is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mail them out like a day ahead of time. And hey, hey, Carol, good to see you, Carol. Let's see here. And Patty, so Patty says, thanks. Let's see if she has any words for us. Your new little rescue baby, and I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, Patty, that I can't remember her name. She's just like, finally, I'm so happy to be here. And she's like, I love all the toys and being like on the furniture and like having fun. And I'm making sure to tell the other two babies that I respect their space too, and like I'm not going to crowd them in, and I'm here to be like a good part of this crew, a good part of this bunch. Oh, Harley, thank you. I was like, I can't remember her name. So Harley, yeah, Harley's like, I'm here to be a part of this bunch, and it's like it just that Harley's like, it's just like I've been here, and this is where I was meant to be, and I love it, and I love like the laying on the couch and the toys and like looking outside and going in and out and going outside and just being there in that space that I'm in. I really love it, and I'm so excited to be there. And it's just like she fits right in. It was like, yep, I'm meant to be here, and here I am. And here I am, and here I am. So yeah, so I love it. That's so cool. Ooh, I love this, Carol. I love crazy questions, and there's no crazy questions. So it's like everything's all relative. So here we go. It was when I was a kid, so many years ago, I had a pet monkey named Chico. Oh, I love that. I only had her for just under a year. Let's see here. Before giving her to someone who is better able to take care of her, is there a way to pick up on her energy? Yes. So, and hey, Rick. So what she's showing me is like her energy is like this. Just hold your hands like this and just be like, okay, like I feel her energy. I feel her energy. I feel her energy. And she says that like she in bed like she's so grateful for all the experiences that she had with you, and that she was the one that like kind of like puts your adventure bug with travel and seeing different kinds of animals and doing different kinds of exploring of places, that there was like a really deep like strong love connection and just like such a heart-to-heart connection that you had with Chico. And it was just like a really special thing. Like Chico says that I opened you up. She says that she opened you up. Chico says that she Nugget, come here. Come here, Cool Up. I don't know what they're doing in there. Anyway, that she opened you up to like new things and new possibilities, and she was an opener up for you, is what I picked up on. Sorry for that distraction. I don't know, when my dogs are quiet and they go in the other room, it's like, okay, what are you doing? A quiet pet is never a good pet sometimes. Let's see here. Patty says, so hopefully that helps, Carol, but I feel that energy is all around. And if you take like pen to paper and just kind of journal and connect with Chico. I feel like Chico like sends you like little nuggets of wisdom and little information that Chico sends you. And you're welcome, friend. And then Patty says it's weird. It seems like she knows she is here, not as a client this time. She says, yeah, she knows. She says she felt that the last like couple times that it was like kind of starting to come to this, and then her person like kind of like got up the nerve to ask you, but it was something that she kind of was that Harley knew, because it was something that kind of had been thought about by her other person, and she's happy. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get comfortable now. I'm getting comfortable, and she's really happy happy with getting comfortable there. And hey, Stacy, good to see you. Let's see here. And then Lee says, can I ask if Otis, he was a cat that belongs to someone I know, was helping me out last week. Just curious. Otis says, like, Otis is like scooping down like this. Otis says, scoop down. I was like scooping stuff out. I was scooping stuff out, like, and sending you love and like helping you to like clear is what Otis says. I was helping you to clear and helping you to like remagnetize. I was helping you to remagnetize and recenter. And Otis says, like, I'm always there for you. And then Bernadette's like, don't you try to lean in on my territory, Bernadette says, because Bernadette says you can help, but Lee's mine. Bernadette says he's all mine. He's all mine. So yeah, so definitely Otis knows. So there's that. And then good to see you, Stacy, here. And then Lisa says, does my rescue kitty, Winnie, want me to know anything? Winnie wants you to know that there is like that there is softness and gentleness like all around you, and that like I'm like you're my soft blanket. You're my soft blanket, and that I'm so happy that I'm just surrounded by love with you, surrounded by love, and I'm so grateful for the love that we share, and the love that we have, and that I'm so grateful for you for like scooping me up and bringing me into your world and into your life, and that it means so much to me, is what I get there. And then let's see here, and you're so welcome, Patty. You're welcome. And then Lee says, that literally makes so much sense. I was in a session with someone and they were helping me energetically clear. It was like he was guarding me. It was so cool. Yeah, that's so cool. And you know, I think all animals are so powerful, but cats just have this way. Like when they put their mind something and their mind just something, right? And they're doing like something like that, they're really super focused and they're really intent and really, really good with that. Cats are really, really good with that. So yeah, so there's that. And then Lisa says, oh, that's so sweet. He's a cuddly kitty. Thank you. He's like, I'm a love bug. And he's like, rrr, rrr. He shows me, and that's why it's not really like a great purr, but he's showing me like the way that he purrs, and he's like a little love muffin. He's like, love muffin, love muffin, love muffins. So there's that. And then Stacy says, let's see here. And hey, Linda. Stacy says, I'm here with little Olive, my daughter's new Chiweenie. Oh my gosh, I have to say, Stacy, your daughter's dog is so cute. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel that I've been babysitting her a lot, anything from her or Maddie this evening. So it's interesting. So it's like as I tune into that question, I get that Olive, just like that her and Maddie kind of like in cahoots, that Maddie helped to bring Olive. She's like helped to like shoot her down and be with your daughter, and then that so you could have that time like with the dog again. And what Maddie is showing me, there's been two times, maybe three, but for sure two times where you could feel Maddie's presence in Olive. Like, and it might, you know, it could be for whatever, hey, Kristen, for whatever time that was. It could be like, even if it was just like a few seconds or whatever it was, that you could feel Maddie's presence in Olive. And so sometimes that'll happen after they pass. They can come in through other animals just for like a brief second to just show us their love and that they're here for us. And so that's so yeah. So and Maddie's really happy that you're watching Olive. she really loves that you're doing that. And Olive loves spending time with you too. Olive says you're helping my mom and I, and you're helping me too. So Olive says you're like helping with things like helping her to adapt and helping her to become who she is. And Maddie says, mwah, Maddie just blows you a big kiss and says that she just loves you so much. And then you said, OMG, yes, I can sense that. Oh yeah, and just feel with that and just enjoy that, my friend. I mean, I think that's such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing, and just making sure see you guys here. It's always nice. I wish I could like just wave. It's so good to see you all here. And Coolip is just chilling back there, like, yep, look at me. You can see me now. She's like, I'm gonna pant so you can see me. And then Stacy says, "Oh, I love Maddie so much. Miss her still so much." I know it's so hard. And just remember to be easy on yourself, because a lot of people don't understand that sacred connection that we have with the pets in our lives, and that sacred connection that they hold in our hearts, and that unconditional love, and just that relationship that we have with them that's so deep. Just give yourself some gentleness and grace, and just remember that there is no time limit on that grief, that it's always a part of us. And just know that, that Maddie, her presence is still with you. It's just her presence is with you in a different way now than it was before, but her presence is still very much with you. It's just in that different way. You said Olive has been playing with some of her toys. Oh, and Olive says, yeah, like, I want you to be happy. And Maddie's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I want you to have that joy in your house again. I want you to have that joy. And it's really important for you to have that joy. And oh, you're so welcome, Stacy. You're so welcome. I'm sending you so much love, my friends. I know it's not an easy thing. And then Lee says, oh, by the way, that comment from Bernadette is so her. Ha ha ha. I love that. Bernadette is like, bam. She's like Kitty mic drop. She's like, that's my person. But she definitely is grateful that you had Otis to help out too, because she says Otis was needed in that moment. So she is grateful for that, and she does see that. So she does is thankful for that. And then Stacy says, yes, Olive definitely bringing lots of joy. Oh, and isn't that so important? That's what we need, is that joy back in our life, whatever way that is. If that's we, have a friend's pet that we spend time with, our family member, or we get another pet ourselves, or if we do fostering and stuff. And because the animals, they want us to share that love again, and they want us to be in that joy. They want us to experience that and to share that. Like, it's really important. It's really important for them to have us share that. They really want us to do that. And you are so welcome, Lee. You are so welcome. I just have to say that, like, every Sunday night, when I come on here, this is like one of the highlights of my week. Is I just love connecting with you all so much. It just means so much. And just to like have all your questions and the connection, I love it so much. So, like, to all of you that are here, just thank you so much for tuning in. It really means so much to me. So there we go. And then Patty, yes, Patty. Patty says, oh, thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. That means so much. I love what I do, and love so much love to you, my friend. And then Patty says, one more question. Does Dutton have any feelings about our outing to a local trailhead? I did something different with the horse trailer and wonder if it helped, or question mark. He says that what Dutton says, he's like, it helped. He says it really helped when you were more clear about it. He says when you were more clear about what we were doing there, and like what was like why we were doing this different, like what the heck, he was like, what the heck. And he says when you like showed him that, and let him know that it was actually there to help him doing it this way, that it was helping him, he says that really helped. And so he says that it did help. He says it did help, especially when you let him know like really clear of why you were doing it that way to make it easier on him. So he says thank you, and he said you're just going to have to remind him of that, like when you do that again, just like remind him and be like, hey, this is like we're doing this way because this is like really helpful, and that's why we're going to do it this way because this is a different way, and this is like the way that I'm doing this to help you. So that's what I get there, my friend. And then let's see here. And see here. Not sure where this other person's comments are. I'm going to have to find out how to block this other comment here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So just ignore any like weird comments that you see because I'm streaming in 3 different places. So there's that. And then Patty says he seemed calmer in the trailer. Yeah, because he says it was a lot better. Because he says the way it was like shifted around, like it made it not so like like so overwhelming for him. He says it made it a lot easier. Like it helped him to be calmer because it wasn't as like like overwhelming is what he says. So there's that. And then Lisa, let's see here. I think my other cat, Charles, is feeling left out. Laugh out loud. Does he have anything to say? He keeps pacing by my feet. He says that he says, this is so funny. I love Charles. He's like, okay, he's like, Charles, like I'm still in charge of it all. Like I love the other kitty, but Charles is like, hey, just because like I don't want to cuddle, like I like to do the different things. Like so he like Charles is having me like move my feet around. Like I want to cuddle and I want to cuddle. And I mean, no, I don't like he's like, I don't want to cuddle. I don't want to cuddle. Sorry about that. He's like, I don't want to cuddle as much. Like I cuddle in a different way, but he's having me move my feet around. Like I want to play, and like he's showing me like throw something for me and do that with me, that I like to do different things than she does, like the other cat does. Like I don't like to cuddle in that way as much, but I like to kind of be up against your leg and do that kind of thing. But I'm more not as like whoa, like kind of super lovey. I'm just lovey in a different kind of way. So he says you've been like really good at paying attention to, when he needs that more time and when he's asking for that kind of like extra engagement, like, hey, pay attention to me too, pay attention to me too. Because he's like, I don't need that much. He says, I don't need that much. He says, so and he says that he's so grateful for you. Is what he says. So let's see here. I'm just going to see what, Nugget. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a second. So, Nugget found something exciting here. So, good thing I found it. Nugget found a little squeaker thing from, this used to be right here. Now it's kind of a little bit, I think it's pretty toasted now. This used to be Mojo's little gingerbread toy, and it used to have this. It wasn't like a shaker. It had this little like, I mean, not a squeaker. It has a little like shaker like little thing, and that's what Nugget is like looking at me. So like, oh, I want that. So now poor Mojo lost his little gingerbread toy because Nugget decided she wants to play. You should see her. She's like looking at me right now like, I want that toy. And it's like, no. Like that's, oh my goodness. Silly fur babies. You gotta love them. So let's see here. And then Stacy says, haha, Maddie used to love pulling those out too. I know, it's so funny. It's like, good Lord. So but at least when they do pull stuff out like that, they always give it to me, which is really good. So then I can, take care of it, not like worry about them swallowing it. And you can see Mojo back there says hi. He's like, darn it, Nugget. He's like, darn it. So anyway, so Lisa says, oh my gosh, that's so funny. He does like to chase his treats and he always sits by my head. You nailed his personality. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And it's cool to have those pets in our life that they, have those different personalities, because sometimes they, complement each other, right? It's cool. So cool. So I have my Nugget who's like super like outgoing, super like I like to be the center of attention kind of dog. And then there's Cool-Up, who kind of just likes to, she's like more chill and more laid back. But what's cool is since I've had Nugget, Cool-Up has come out of her shell more. I call Nugget Cool-Up's emotional support dog. So I actually got Nugget for Cool-Up after my cat Leo passed away. I got Nugget for Cool-Up. So, huh, Nugget, you're such a good girl, huh? So, yeah. So there we go. I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions. And I'm so glad you guys are all here. This is so much fun to spend time with you guys here on Sunday evening. And then just in case you didn't see it, because I'm so excited, look at the bookmark that goes with the pre-orders for my book. Check out that cool bookmark. Isn't that amazing? So I designed it on Canva, and then I have a printer that I use that printed them that I had them printed with. So I'm super excited to have those go in the pre-orders for my book. Like it was so much fun to design them, because I really love to go on Canva and design things like that. It's always so much fun. So I had fun creating that. And I didn't know they had bookmark templates until I went in there looking for a bookmark. And then I just kind of had the background, and then I added some stuff to it. And it's Canva is amazing. So if any of you are like business owners or you like to do creative things, like Canva's so cool. You can make birthday cards on there. They have a free version, and then they have a paid version that I think it's like about $120 a year. And I do the paid version because I do a lot of different stuff on there for my business. So it's super fun. If none of you have explored Canva, I definitely invite you to check it out. Come here, Cool-Up. Cool-Up, come here. I don't know what those two dogs are doing in there. Silly, silly dogs. So anyway, yeah, Lisa says, I didn't know that either. I can't wait to play on Canva. Yeah, it's so much fun. Like you can do so many cool things on there. Like there's like a plethora of like different templates and things they have. And so they have like pre-made bookmark things, but you can always like just change the design and add different elements and do different things. And like just a warning, like if you're creative like me and you like to do stuff like that, you might kind of get wrapped up in it for a while, because I know sometimes I'll be using Canva, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like how have I been, doing this for an hour? Like I didn't even realize it. So it's like you can just get like wrapped up in another world when you go in there and you use it. It's super fun. So there's that. I'm gonna see if anybody else has any other comments. And you know what? Just because I'm gonna put the link here to the pre-order for my book. So just those of you that maybe haven't ordered, I know some of you on here have ordered, which I'm so grateful for, and I can't wait for you to get your books. That way you can have the pre-order link, so in case you wanted to go and order. And what's really cool is it's actually on my main website, so it's not only just the link for my for the pre-order for my book, but actually you can go to my main website as well. Like it is on my main website. It's a page on my website, so you can see my other offerings. And I did just add, I don't know if you guys saw my live video the other day. Hey Dodie, hugs to you too. Good to see you, friend. So I did just add by popular demand, because I had a lot of people asking about it and I didn't have it on my website. I just did add a 30-minute session option on my website. So I offer 30-minute sessions, 60-minute sessions, or 90-minute sessions. So that's a new thing that I just started offering. So I figured, why not do that? Thanks to my little nudge from my sweet friend Carol that's on here, Carol CC Miller. I added that added that on, which is super cool. And if you guys like positivity, I can't recommend Carol's. Carol has 2 offerings for that. So she has a Facebook page called Positive Focus. That's super amazing. So she posts a lot of like positive stuff, and then she has her Embrace Your Life Facebook group as well. And then she has like all these special offerings on Mondays, and I believe it's called Mondays with Me. Like one Monday during the month, she has this thing called a dream activation, where it's a group of people, and you kind of help to work with each other with bringing forth what you want to bring in the world. It's just it's amazing. Like Carol is like such an amazing person. She's one of the most like positive, like just sweet people that I've ever met. So check her stuff out. Yeah, so and she has these cool like cards, this cool card deck that she made too. So there we go. So let's see here. And Lisa says, Carol's so much fun to listen to and interact with. Yeah, she is. She's so cool. Like, oh my gosh. She's definitely amazing. Let's see here. No, you're okay, Lisa, because hey, if nobody else is asking a question, like feel free to ask. Like it's all good. So it says, I hate to take up too much time, but I'd love to hear from my dog Tasha that crossed over if you can. Oh, I'm sending you so much love because I know that's such a hard thing. I know that's never an easy thing. So Tasha, like she's having me like plant my feet on the floor right now, and she wants you to go like plant your feet more in the earth and connect to like the dirt and the grass, and like and then kind of like dig your feet up a little bit in there. She says that she was your grounder dog. She says she was your grounder dog, and she helped you like dig deep and explore new things and to kind of like wash away what you didn't need. And she just sends you so much love, and that she sends you lots of kisses too, like lots and lots of kisses, and lots of love, lots of kisses and lots of love is what she sends your way. And she says her presence is always like really strong, embedded in your heart. She says I embedded my strength and my love in your heart. She says I embedded my strength and my love in your heart, and it's just there for you to just like close your eyes, and it's right there. That presence of me is right there, and it's really really strong, and it's really really profound is what I get with that. And then Lisa says she totally was. I started my business while she was here. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Like when they're a part of that. And she says she was a part of that. She says she helped you with that. She says, I helped you with that. She says, I helped you with that. And there was like a big, strong force with you guys together with that, is that she helped you with that. And that she was like there's a huge impact that she gave with that for you, is what she says. So it's beautiful. And then Carol says, I don't have any fur babies right now, or I would have questions. Oh, I love that. Well, maybe one day you'll have another fur baby, right? Maybe one day you'll have another fur baby, right? You never know. When the time is right, they appear, right? And it's when that time is right, is when they appear. So there's that. And then let's see here. And Lee says, ooh, I like this. Lee says, I have another question if you have a second. Absolutely. Do you feel if Bernadette, the reincarnated version of another cat I knew? I had an interesting thought about that lately. I get like big, like, whoo, like, yes. I get like, yes, yes, yes. I get like a big yes, yes, yes. That like a big part of that, and then the message that comes through, and this is like so Bernadette's like, wow, like how, do you figure that out now? You figured that out, like wow, okay, like that took long enough. You finally figured it out. She's like, that's great, that you figured that out. Bernadette's like, that's great. She figured it out. Like you figured it out. You figured it out. So Bernadette was happy that you pieced that together, and then she's like, it really was like at the perfect time that you figured that out. She's like, it's at the perfect time that you figured that out. She's like, it's the perfect, she's like, sorry, I had an itch on my nose. She's like, it's the perfect time that you figured it out. And it was the perfect time that you figured it out. So there we go. So that's super cool. Oh, and I love this. I'm like big into, Nugget, come here. Come here, Nugget. Come here. I'm big into numbers. Oh, and there was like 8 people that were listening. Now there's 6, but I was like, oh, that's cool. And 6 is a good number too. So I like to pay attention to like numbers. It's always super cool. So I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions. I'm sure maybe people are wrapping up. Maybe they went, I know probably a lot of people went to Super Bowl parties today, right? And watched the Super Bowl. I'm sure that maybe I think the Super Bowl's over. I wonder who won. If anybody knows who won, I would love to know if it was like the Rams or the Bengals. Not that it really mattered to me. Not that it really matters to me who won, because I mean I wasn't invested in either one of those teams winning. It doesn't bother me. Oh, the Rams won. Okay, cool. So I am from the Lisa says it was the Rams, and then Carol. That's cool. I am from Southern California, from Long Beach to be exact. So that's cool that like a SoCal team won. That's cool. Go Southern California. Woo woo. Lee says, and hey Cindy, good to see you. Lee says, haha, that's my cat. I got that download recently, and there's something that came through that made so much sense, but I never would have connected that myself. Thank you. You're so welcome. Let's see here. Yeah, it's you know, sometimes we don't always connect that ourselves, and then sometimes it takes like a little bit to connect it, right? Sometimes it might not be something that we connect right away, and that's okay, right? Because everything is all like in the divine right time, and so it all comes through like when it's supposed to, and when we're supposed to like have that download or have that message, like it comes to us when it needs to come to us. That's when it's there, and it's all perfect, and it's all that's just what it is. It's all perfect. So there is that, my friend. So let's see here. And then Cindy, yes, Cindy says, do you have a message for me from my fur baby Molly dog? So what Molly is showing me is like rainbows. Like Molly says, I love, like Molly says rainbows. Like I love rainbows. There's something about rainbows. That's what Molly keeps showing me is rainbows, and like bright pretty flowers, like sunflowers. Like that's what Molly shows me is bright pretty flowers like sunflowers, and like rainbows, things that are like rainbows, the beautiful bright colors and rainbows. That's what Molly says, like wants you to know. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Sorry about that. I gotta have my water. It's always keeps you hydrated, and I haven't I need to catch up because I haven't had as much water as I need today. Come here, Cool Up. Come here, Nugget. I don't know why they're so interested in something in the other room. Nugget, come here. So I don't know what they're all interested in over there, but there's something with that. Oh, what are you guys doing? It's my silly dogs. Let's see if I can get Nugget to come. Nugget, come here. Nugget, come here. Good girl. What are you doing? No, and they're kind of quiet in the other room. It's like, what are you guys doing in there? So I always like to look. They get themselves into trouble sometimes. I don't know, but I'll keep them around because that's just what they do. That's kind of the enjoyment of animals, right? Is sometimes they just do crazy stuff. So let's see. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Michelle says, would you be able to tell me what is going on with Jenny, our horse? I think it's Jenny or Ginny. I think it's Jenny. I think it's just Jenny with a G. So what I get, oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. You're so welcome. Thanks for being here. I always love to see see you guys on here. Let's see here. So when I get with Ginny is like there's something I'm touching like my knee right now. It's like there's something going on with like my it's okay, show me something going on with like one of my front legs, like kind of by my knee and behind my knee, and just something with my front leg. There's something going on with my front leg, something going on with my front left leg, and it's like causing some issues there. And it's like there's some issues, like if I like eat too fast, there's like some issues with my throat. If I eat too fast, there's some issues with that. If I eat too fast, that brings on something as well. So that's what I get with Jenny. And then just so you guys know, I know a lot of you I listen a lot, but these tune-ins I do here, it's just like kind of like a surface level. Like my longer sessions are more of like a deep dive where I do those on the phone or I do those on Zoom. And I now have 30-minute sessions, 60-minute sessions, and 90-minute sessions. So those ones, take kind of like a deeper dive where there is more of that back and forth dialogue. And then of course I see like a picture of the pet that I'm connecting with as well. So yeah, so there is that as well. I know. So I'm distracted by my dogs tonight. They're kind of being troublemakers right now. So and then just rest assured too, when I do my sessions with people, my dogs are all they have their kennels that they stay in when I do my sessions with people. So then yeah. So just so you guys know that, and I put my website link in here because there's still the pre-order time for my book. So till through tomorrow. So and don't you worry, I'll be sharing more about it because I want you guys to remember. So there you go. Let's see here. Lisa says, I can't wait to get a reading. This is so amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to do a longer reading with you. So and then Michelle, thank you. I will check out her leg. Yeah, it's just her left front leg, like by the knee. There's something about by the knee, like in the front or in the back, like around my knee, my left knee and my left front leg. So really look at that. And then look at the hoof too. So look all around. There. Oh, thank you, Carol, for sharing my website. You're so sweet. Thank you. And I look forward to you having your book too. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited too. I can't wait till I have the physical copy in my hand. Like when I get those, I'll be ordering those next week. So when I actually get that physical copy, I'll make sure to do like a little like teaser unboxing video so you can kind of get a sneak peek. Sorry about that. Get a sneak peek when I get my books. So I'm super excited. And then Michelle says she was favoring it yesterday. So yeah, look there. There's something going on with that. So have your that look at that and see what they can come here, Nugget. See what they can find out with that. And I'm sending so much love. Let's see here. And then Cindy says, also, can you tell me anything about my birds? I have an African lovebird. Ooh, Cindy Lou. And then I have a parakeet named Heather. They're still with me. Well, they're both like, especially the African lovebird is like, I want out more. I like to kind of be like, have my door open and be out more. And I like being by the window. I like being by the window. I like being by the window. And then Heather says, I like the kitchen. Heather says, I like the kitchen. So Heather says, I like the kitchen. And then Cindy Lou says, I like the window and I like to like stretch out. I like to stretch out. Where Cindy Lou's like, I'm like good with being comfortable. I like being comfortable in my spot that like I'm really comfortable with is what Cindy Lou says. So there is that. So let's see here. I'm going to see if anybody else has any other questions here. Let's see here. Oh, they hear the neighbors come home. They're like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on?" They get so distracted by the neighbors. It's so funny, silly girls. So, oh my goodness, I'm sure you guys and your fur babies. I'm sure that that happens with them sometimes too, right? They get distracted like that, right? So. There is that. So I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions. And if not, I'll probably just wrap it up early. But who knows? Maybe tomorrow, maybe I might pop in I won't be doing readings tomorrow. But maybe tomorrow or like another time this week, I'll pop in and do like another Facebook. No, Nugget, come here. Don't eat my shoe. She's trying to eat my boots. Oh my goodness, silly dog. Let's see here. And then Cindy says, so on point about them. Thank you, hon. Oh, you're so welcome, my friend. You're so welcome. And they like love you and they love each other too, but they're like, like we talk to each other a lot, they said too. Let's see here. And then Patty says, oh Lord, now I have 3 terriers sounding off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but it's good to have 3, right? So there you go. It's fun. and Harley just fits there so perfect with you guys. I think it's such a great match and a great mix. So that's super cool. Nugget, come here. What's she doing over there? Come here, Nugget. She's so silly. She's my little troublemaker dog, my Nugget. But that's why I love her, because she just is I don't know. She kind of gets into stuff she shouldn't get into. So that is just her nature. So let's see here. And Lisa says, "Can you check in with Lexi Lou before we go?" She crossed over. What Lexi Lou says and what is that she sends you shooting stars. She just showed me like stars, like a gold shooting star, like stars, like a shooting star. Is I send you stars in the sky and like the image of stars and stars, stars, stars. So if you see like a star picture or anything with stars, is Lexi Lou says I send you stars and I'm like your shooting star. I'm your shooting star is what Lexi Lou says, and that's what she says there. Oh, and you said she loved walking at night. That's beautiful. So look to the stars and know she's there. And if you see one kind of like move and kind of shoot around, know that that's your girl. Know that that's your girl, my friend. So just know that and be with that and really just soak that in. And then Carol, how old are my dogs? So Cool Up, I got her in 2017, and she was about maybe a year, like under a year when I got her. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So cool. I'm like, let me do my math. So Coolip is about 5. And then Nugget is, she's really fitting for her age. So she's just a little over 2. So she's in her, like, what would you call it? Like kid, like real, like human kids, right? Have the terrible 2s. So yeah, so Nugget is like a little over 2. So that's, yeah. So there's like a little bit of a difference, right? 2 and 5, but that's a pretty, yes, toddler. Yes, she is definitely a toddler. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So it makes me like it makes me grateful that I just have fur kids, because I'm telling you, like, kids are cute and I like kids, right? I don't have anything against kids, but I'm not the I'm not I don't have the makeup to be a human person mom. I think I'm better like a pet mom. That's kind of my DNA. Not that kids are bad, but it's just I don't know. I'm a pet mom kind of person, so that's just. I mean, plus it's a lot easier to be a pet mom most of the time too, right? Kids are a lot of work. Not that they're bad, and then or if it's 7 years person, she's a bratty teenager. Yep, either one of those really actually fits for Nugget Carol. Like absolutely, 100%. Like she's like a bratty toddler teenager. That's perfect. So, and then Lee says, I'm also a pet person, laugh out loud. Yes, right, exactly. I know. I'm like, oh, because I don't want to offend anybody with kids, because it's not that I don't like kids, but I'm like, no, like if I don't know, I like my pets, so they're good. So, there we go. And let's see here. And then Lisa says they must have so much fun visiting with you. Yeah, they do. And they like actually like call me out sometimes on things, because sometimes like if they're being kind of like doing something I don't want them to do or different things like that I'm trying to figure out, they're like, hey, like we're like, what would you tell the people you work with? They kind of like call me out on things sometimes, which is really really funny. So you gotta love that. So that's just kind of how the fur babies are in our lives, right? So just do this one last question here. Lisa, no, Cindy says, oh, before I go, does my Max here with me want to tell me anything? Max is like showing me like a couch and like a pillow and a blanket, and then like just like cuddling. Max says, I want to cuddle, and like I'm ready to cuddle. I don't want to rumble. I want to cuddle. That's what Max says. Max says, I want to cuddle. I want to cuddle. And I love to cuddle is what Max says. Max says, I love to cuddle and I want to cuddle, and I like my spot. Like he's having me like tap my leg. Like I like my spot on the couch, and I really like my spot on the couch is what I really like. So There we go. So that's what I get there. And let's see here. And then Carol. Oh, thank you, Carol. Carol says, you are the best, Shauna. I'm excited for your book and what is ahead for you. Me too, Carol. I'm so excited too. Like it doesn't, I just have to be honest with you guys. Like it doesn't really seem real. Like it's really surreal because this book has been kind of in my mind and in my heart for quite some time. And it just almost doesn't seem real. Like I know it's real, but I feel like it'll really even seem more real like once I get the like I have like the physical copy of my book, and I'm so excited to have that. So let's see if you guys, one quick thing before I go, did you guys just hear that dog bark? Let's see like if one of you can guess which one of my dogs that was that just barked. I want to see if you guys think if it was Nugget or if it was Cool Up. I want to see if like one of you guys can guess which one of my dogs that was that just barked. Oh, and thank you, Patty. Patty says Luna would be proud. Thank you so much. I feel like she is. And what's really cool is Luna actually helped me with the helped me with the writing process, right? She actually helped me with like organizing the book and all of it, right? Like Luna was such a big part of it, like the title and everything. And she just it's there's no doubt to me that she was like a big part of it. She's like, finally, Shauna. She's like, finally, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it is. It's so neat, right? It's so neat. So, and then Cindy says, yes, he goes and brings his blankie and climbs on the back cushion behind me to cuddle. He's like, I love that. He's like, we need more cuddles times. He's like, I love the cuddles time. I love the cuddle time. And then let's see here, Patty and Carol said, cool up. That big bark. That was actually that one that just a minute, like a couple minutes ago. That was Nugget. So yeah, Cool Up has like a real like kind of like deep bark. Well, no, not deep bark. Cool Up's bark is kind of a little bit more like high pitched, where Nuggets is like, oh. So yeah, but it's always fun to like guess. It's like, hey, which one do you think it was? So I just, that goes to show too that like we all know like the different sounds that our pets make, right? Like the barks and the meows and the purrs and all that, right? Like each of us that has or the birds, right? Each of us that has a pet in our life like that, we know the different sounds and their uniqueness, right? We know all that, and that's really cool, right? They're like our little fur babies. So and our little winged babies and all of that. So I'm gonna actually like really go for real this time and wrap it up. But I'm so like blessed for all of you for tuning in. Like thank you so much for tuning in. It means so much to me. And then I'll be back doing this again next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And this is like one of the highlights of the week. Oh, thank you. Good night to you too, Cindy. And you're so welcome. And God bless you too. Like it just means so much to me to connect with you all. I love it. And it really is that like the highlight of my week. I really look forward to it. So I hope that you all have a great rest of your night. Oh, you're so welcome, Lee. Like, oh, you guys are the best. So anyway, so much love to you all. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you again back for these free mini live animal communication readings next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Oh, good night to you too, Lisa, and you're so welcome. And thanks for tuning in, and just much love to you all, and bye for now. Have a great night. Bye-bye.